Chris Olds, Beckett Baseball here. Got back from a Friday night run to the card shop, not the Target aisle, and picked up something fun that's different, somewhat affordable, not too cheap, but not too expensive. A grab bag. But this isn't your any old kind of grab bag from Nick's Sports Cards in Dallas, Texas. It's a vintage grab bag. I don't remember the exact quantity. I'm just going to wing it here. Basically, 25 vintage cards from mixed years for $25. On the front of this pack, a 1957 Gene Conley card. Okay, on the back, a 59 Topps Bobby Shantz. So, you know how I superstitiously pick through these. I'm not a big fan of the older Topps years on dark cardboard. I kind of like the 60s stuff, the little brighter, colorful, whiter cardboard. So I kind of looked at all the different ones. I passed up a case that had a case. I passed up one that had a 62 Topps Walter Alston on the back. That one really caught my eye, but looked like it was full of like 62s. Now this one, not exactly a bunch of bright cardboard either. I don't know, it just got me, something about it. I liked 59s, not a big fan of 57s. So I've already opened this, but I want to show you what I got. It's a good thing I didn't film it because one card gave me kind of a funny reaction. But I wanted to kind of talk about this anyway. So basically, Nick's Sports Cards, 25 cards, $20, all vintage, all I think pre-1970-ish or so. He guarantees, quote unquote, a value of $125 per ballpark, book price. And surprisingly, most of the cards are very good, in very good shape. Nothing probably below X mint, maybe some wax stains at the worst. I've gotten some really cool cards out of these in the past. Nothing to break the bank or anything, but like a 61 Topps Richie Ashburn, things like that. A good player, Hall of Famer, but a little bit cheaper years. So here's the rundown. 57 Topps Donald Conley, or Gene Conley. How about a 68 Topps Ken Berry? Note the white cardboard. 1968 Topps Jose Pagan. If you remember your Baltimore Orioles, this guy was pretty decent. Won 15, that was a minor league. At this point, he wasn't yet at his prime, I don't think. Dave McNally, 68 Topps. Here's a fun stretch. Milt Pappas, 1969. How about, let's see, what year is this one? 1966 Topps AL home run leaders. Tony Conigliaro, Norm Cash, and Willie Horton. How about American League 1965 batting leaders from 66 Topps? How about Tony Oliva, Carl Yastrzemski, and Vic DeVarillo? Now, these leaders cards aren't expensive or anything, but, Carl Yastrzemski card from 67. There's no creases in it. It's got one little kind of rubbed, kind of raised edge there, so that's probably what made it a tougher sell. This card's cool just because I'd been looking around, saw it, caught my eye, but never bought it. Now, this one is pretty severely miscut, but it's still pretty cool. 69 Topps Billy Martin. And, of course, he's a manager. A lot of people probably don't remember him managing the Twins. How about, let's see here, I'll go to the next one just to, how about a 64 Topps John Tesaurus or something. Yeah, I don't know who he is either. Same year, Harry Kraft, manager of the Colt 45s. How about the same year, a rookie stars for the Cardinals, Mike Shannon and Harry Fanak. I love the dual rookie cards from back in the day. Something about them. Simplicity, novelty, obscurity. Lots of fun stuff there. Here's a cool card. Nothing's going to break the bank, but, some of you could probably remember them. Maybe not, though. Dick McAuliffe, Tigers. Getting into the older stuff. 58 Topps Darryl Spencer. 58 Topps Lou Schizas. And again, there's no creases on these cards. They're all pretty good. Joe Durham. How about, let's see, let me get them all in order here. Oh, some newer stuff here. 66 Topps Billy O'Dell. Saving the best for last, though. 67 or 66 Topps Jack Hamilton. And now I'm just going to go have fun here. The card that was on the back, Bobby Chance. 63 Topps Ronald Shelton. Might be a rookie card there. Or Roland Sheldon. Really botched that name. Number 507. Back to 57. Rip Coleman. Walter Coleman on the back. Faye Throneberry. 59 Topps Art Cicerelli. 59 Topps Bob Bowman. And this last card, it does have a little bit of a crease on it, but I still am. It's not a major. It's light. This is a cool card to me. Maybe not to you, but to me, I was glad to get this card out of a grab bag. Now you probably don't know the story. It's a 63 Topps Steve Dalkowski, Fred Newman, Carl Bolden, and Jack Smith rookie card. If you know your baseball trivia, Steve Dalkowski, right here, is the pitcher who was the what's the word? The origin, the story, the inspiration for Ebby Calvin Nuke Lelouch from Bull Durham. He was a guy with, what was it, the $1 million arm but the 5-cent head. Maybe not that bad, but he had a great arm, and apparently he had some drinking problems, which derailed his career. As a minor leaguer, career-wise, according to this card, he was 26-62, won 26 games, lost 62, 1,099 strikeouts, 1,136 walks, 6.15 career ERA, but his stuff was good enough to get a card and get a shot. So, Ebby Calvin Nuke Lelouch, that's a card I've pretty much always kind of wanted in my collection, just never bothered to track it down. Not expensive, but I found it in a value pack. So, that was a fun reaction of mine earlier off camera. Might even had a curse word in it. So, $20, a bunch of, mid to decent condition vintage cards. It's one of the advantages of having a hobby shop near you is sometimes they just don't like Bull Durham that much, and I do. So, Chris Olds, Bag of Baseball. See you next time.